Good morning and welcome back to Here Am I. We have a special guest with us this morning, the one and only my daughter, Shaylin Jean. And she wanted to help me out this morning before she went to school. We're over in Proverbs 8 this morning. And I can't thank her enough for wanting to get up early and get out here with me and do this with me. So we've already rose up. So what are we supposed to do this morning?
Rise up and pray.
Rise up and pray. So we've already done that. We got up, got ready. We said us a prayer this morning. Asked for the Lord to help us through this day and be a light, and also to help us as we read His Word and let the words jump out at us and come to life. Because I'm telling you, if you open this Bible up and if you don't pray up and ask the Lord for His guidance and wisdom through the Bible, it makes it hard. Sometimes it just won't jump out at you. So we are going to get started. I'm going to let Shaylin Jean read verse 1 through 13, and then I'm going to talk a little bit about that, and then I'll take over from 14 to 36.
Doeth not wisdom cry, and understanding put forth her voice? She standeth in the top of high places, by the way, in the places of the paths. She crieth at the gates, at the entry of the city, at the coming in at the doors. Unto you, O men, I call, and my voice is to the sons of man. O ye simply understanding wisdom, and ye fools, be ye of an understanding heart. Hear, for I will speak of excellent things, and the opening of my lips shall be right things, endings for my mouth shall speak truth, and wickedness, and is an abomination to my lips. To all the words of my mouth are in righteousness. There is nothing forward to perverse in them. They are all plain to him the understandeth, and right to them that find knowledge. Receive my instructions, and not silver and knowledge, rather than choose gold. Choice gold. For wisdom is better than rubies, and all the things that may be desired are not to be compared to it. I wisdom dwell with prudence, and find out knowledge for witty intelligence. The fear of the Lord is to hate evil, pride, and arrogancy, and the evil way in the forward mouth do I hate.
All right.
And the Lord is capitalized.
That's right. Good job. So I want to go back and talk about what she said. Her Bible, and if you were looking for your child a good Bible, this is a great Bible. It's this one's for a girl. It's got all the girl colors. And we added all the tabs to it so she can flip right to the page she needs to be. It's a Baker, I believe. It's a Baker book, KJV Study Bible for girls. So her Bible, and we'll talk a little more about that in a minute, but it starts off, wisdom is better than rubies. And you see that in verse 11. It says, "For wisdom is better than rubies, and all things that may be desired are not to be compared to it." So what it's saying is wisdom is far greater than anything we can get here on this earth. But gold, rubies, diamonds, I would rather have the wisdom than gold and silver. So I'm going to start back and tell a little bit about what it's talking about. It says, wisdom's call is contrasted to the call of the seductress in chapter 7 we read yesterday. Wisdom is portrayed as a woman who guides us and makes us succeed. Wisdom was present at the creation and works with the Creator. God approves of those who listen to wisdom's counsel. Those who hate wisdom love death. Wisdom should affect every aspect of our entire life from beginning to end. Be sure to open all corners of your life to God's direction and guidance. And it's saying in verse 13, the fear of the Lord is to hate evil, pride and arrogancy, and the evil way, and the froward mouth do I hate. It says down here, the more a person respects and fears God, the more he or she will hate evil. Love for God and love for sin cannot coexist. You can't ride the fence in life. You can't do evil and try to do good. We talked about that, I believe it was yesterday, about giving. Just because you give to a charity, just because I used to do all that. I used to go on motorcycle rides for kids that was sick, and I think, well, I'm good. I don't need to go to church. I don't need to have a relationship with God because I did some good today. It's more than that. It's a lot more than that. We should try to do His work. First by being saved, by asking the Lord to come into our hearts, and trying to do His work. Once you're saved, you should want to live for the man that died for you. You should want to study Him and study His ways and study the things He likes and the things He wants us to do with our lives. And that's what we're trying to do out here. But you can't coexist love and sin. So harboring secret sins means that you are tolerating evil within yourself. Make a clean break with sin and commit yourself completely to God. So you got to commit yourself completely to God. You got to go all in. Go all in. He don't like you lukewarm, and nobody likes lukewarm coffee, right? So what did you get out of those 13 verses, Gene? Was there anything that stood out at you?
Yes, right here where it says, all the words of my mouth are righteousness. There is nothing forward to perverse in them. That means all my words that come out of my mouth should be right.
Hey, that's good. That is good. All the words of my mouth are in righteousness. There's nothing froward or perverse in them. We should want to talk with a clean mouth. We should want to not have anything perverse coming out of them. And it ain't got to be cussing. You can do more damage to somebody, with your tongue than you can with your hands, with a gun, anything. We need to watch what we say to people, because it goes a long way. So I'm going to start at verse 14, and then we'll come back and talk about that a little bit. And you did a good job on yours. It says, counsel is mine, and sound wisdom. I am understanding, I have strength. By me kings reign, and princes decree justice. By me princes rule, and nobles, even all the judges of the earth. I love them that love me, and those that seek me early shall find me. Riches and honor are with me, yea, durable riches and righteousness. My fruit is better than gold, yea, than fine gold, and my revenue than choice silver. I lead in the way of righteousness in the midst of the paths of judgment, that I may cause those that I love to inherit substance, and I will fill their treasures. The Lord possessed me in the beginning of His way before His works of old. I was set up from everlasting, from the beginning, or ever the earth was. When there were no depths, I was brought forth. When there were no fountains abounding with water. Before the mountains were settled, before the hills was I brought forth. while as yet he had not made the earth, nor the fields, nor the highest part of the dust of the world. When he prepared the heavens, I was there. When he set a compass upon the face of the depth, when he established the clouds above, when he strengthened the fountains of the deep, when he gave to the sea his decree, that the waters should not pass his commandment, when he appointed the fountains of the earth, then I was by him, as one brought up with him, and I was daily his delight, rejoicing always before him, rejoicing in the habitable part of his earth, and my delights were with the sons of men. Now therefore hearken unto me, O ye children, for blessed are they that keep my ways. Hear instruction and be wise, and refuse it not. Blessed is the man that heareth me, watching daily at my gates, waiting at the post of my doors. For whoso findeth me findeth life, and shall obtain favor of the Lord. But he that sinneth against me wrongeth his own soul. All they that hate me love death. And it's saying, God says wisdom is primary and fundamental. It is the foundation on which all life is built. Paul and John may have alluded to some of Solomon's statements about wisdom to describe Christ's presence at the creation of the world. So this is a great chapter. It's telling us that wisdom is far better than anything we can want, anything we can desire. And Jean has something. What do you got, Jean?
Right here where it says, the Lord
Possessed me.
Possessed me in the beginning of his way before his work of old. And the Lord's capitalized right there. Probably every time you see the Lord's name, it's going to be capitalized.
Right, it is, because he is great. He is great. So what we need to know is this is better than anything we could ever want. We need to try to seek wisdom, pray for wisdom, pray that the Lord can help us in understanding wisdom and gaining wisdom. We'll be in chapter 9 tomorrow. It says wisdom is its own reward. So that will be a real good one too. But we'll talk about what does yours say right here, Jean? She's got a little side note on her Bible.
Proverbs 10:14. Some kids think that the things they have to learn at school don't make a lot of sense. Will you ever use the things you learn? This proverb says, the wise lay up knowledge. The more you know, the better prepared you'll be for what the future holds. Time spent doing homework. Now can I make a big difference in the rest of your life?
Yeah, so it's saying, by studying the Bible is a lot like studying your homework. You think that, man, I don't want to do my homework. I don't want to have to do that tonight. But there's gonna be things that you learn from it that you're gonna use the rest of your life. And luckily, Shaylin is a great student. She's made the A's every year. We got to go to the A honor roll banquet every year with her. So she's good at studying, and she's very good at her Bible studies. You can see her little Bible's got marks all in it. We use our Bibles. They're not just to sit on the shelf and look pretty. If you look at our Bibles, they got torn pages. They got actually, this is like my fourth Bible. But every one of my Bibles, it's got notes, it's got highlights. You want to be able to open your Bible up. Our preacher tells us he loves to see a highlighted verse, because then when you open that page up, it catches your eye and it can bring it back to you. But her little Bible, we really love it. Tell them about what you was telling me yesterday about how it has like challenges or something you were saying in it yesterday.
Yeah, right here. It's got like right here on the first of it, it'll say like little different verses. It's got morning verses for every verse. And right here, if you go to Exodus, my Bible says, What's in it for me? Exodus shows me God uses his power to help people. God teaches me how to live right. God provides all my needs. God likes me to worship him.
That's good. That's good. So yeah, very proud with her. She's doing a great job. And I want to thank y'all for tuning in. And we are not halfway yet. We still got a ways to go. 31 days. Chapter 9. Hopefully it will come from the turkey woods in the morning. We're going to probably get our hair blowed off, but we're going to give it a try. But I want to thank y'all once again for tuning in. And if you haven't already, please like, subscribe, and share. And try to get the word out. And try to help us spread the gospel, spread the good news. You wouldn't believe it. I know this thing's like not going viral or anything like that, like most of your videos out there. But I've gotten several phone calls from people that told me, by these videos, the Lord touched them and they changed their life. I've had one guy accept Christ through this video. Had one guy drop 46 years of alcohol addiction through watching these videos. He said, if you can do it, I can do it. And there's great. God is really using this ministry of ours. He's really using it to help people. You may not see it. You may look at it and think, well, it don't have a lot of views, but the people that are seeing it are seeing it. And that's the ones that need to see it. So if you know of anybody going through something that maybe one of these videos can help, send it to them. Right now we're trying to learn some wisdom. We're trying to get through wisdom. We're going through the son of David. You remember David and Goliath. This is Solomon, his son. He asked for wisdom. God asked him, what do you want? And he said, Lord, I want wisdom. And he said, for you not asking for a long life, for you not asking for riches, I'm going to go ahead and give you wisdom. And on top of that, give you all that. So that's how the Lord will do us. When we're asking for something, He'll even go beyond and give you more. So if you're not saved at the end of this video, I highly suggest you read it. We always put up the plan of salvation. Ask the Lord to come in your heart. He can do it in the car, in the bed, wherever. You don't have to be at church for the Lord to come into your heart and save you and change your life. So call out to him. If you're going through some stuff and you're not saved, call out to the Lord and ask him to come into your heart. And I promise you, he'll take you from there. He'll pick you up, dust you off, and give you a new life. But go ahead, Shannon Jean, tell us your favorite Bible verse.
Philippians 4:13. I can do all things through Christ which strengthens me.
Hey, I love it. I love it. And I want to thank you once again for getting up early with me, getting ready, and getting out here with me. And that's very special to a dad. See his daughter get up and do this with him. But I'm very proud of you, and I love you. I hope you have a great day at school today. And thank y'all for tuning in. We'll see y'all next time. Y'all have a blessed day.